Well then guys, good morning. It is the first video of the week for me. Thank you for everybody who watched obviously the Nick and Andrea meetup video. But it's the same as always now, back to work, to try and get the motivation to start listing more, obviously buying more, and yeah, I am actually going to the auctions in a minute to go and find if I can actually get some stuff from the auction and go around the charity shops, but that will be in tomorrow's video. Today I'm talking basically about how my Vinted Pro has been going for this whole week. I signed up this time last week and yeah, I had to move to Vinted Pro because they told me I've been delaying it for ages. I had to shut it down because I had so many orders to complete and all that lot. And then I just didn't really want to go back on it. I saw people complaining about how long it takes because it takes 14 days to get your money. People having trouble signing into it, trying to get your money. And it sort of like put me off from even trying. So I decided to give it a couple of weeks. And then finally I decided, okay, let's try it out. Maybe I won't have as much trouble as others and see what it's like, because I have seen other people who have been on Vinted Pro for quite a while and they don't seem to sell as much as they used to when it was on normal Vinted. So that was another reason that I delayed it. And yeah, like I said, I thought, well, that's them. It's not me. I only can judge Vinted Pro by myself. So I signed up last week. This time last Tuesday, and it was pretty simple. I didn't have no complications at all. It went through after about 5 minutes. I haven't signed up to get my money out because I had no money in there to get out. So that's one of the troubles I might have when I want to get the money out. But I haven't got any money in there to clear out at the moment. It's still all pending. So when I think the first one is the 6th of March. I think that's the first time I can actually withdraw some money. But I'm going to tell you how I've been doing. It's been a week now and it's been all right. I'm being serious. It's been all right. I think I've sold 5 items. They're all on the screen now of the price that I sold for. And it got to a stage where I was selling. And I've sold 5 items in 7 days, which is okay. Seeing I've only listed, I think, about 5 items a day since. So I'm not going to be listing all my stuff on there. I'm only going to be selecting certain things. I still don't know if I'm going to be selling anything cheap on there or not. What I think I might do is, if it is cheap, it's going to be more like a collector's thing or something that maybe sell very quickly and it's just not worth much on eBay because obviously fees and that. So I might just pop it on Vinted because obviously no fees still. I think I've earned about 188 quid in the week it's been on. So not too bad. The only trouble is I've got to wait for it all and it's going to be trickling in day by day, isn't it? I don't know how I'm going to manage it, to be fair. I feel like what I'm going to do is I might just do it as like a monthly payday. Whatever's in there after the month, I'm just going to draw out, obviously, and then that's how I'm going to do it. Maybe an easier way than just withdrawing bits and bobs at a time. Like, that's what I used to do. I never trust any of these sites because if something happens to them or they go a bit weird on you or some sort of server goes down and you've got lots of money in there, you won't be able to get it out. And if you need that money, then obviously you can't do anything about it. So I used to just take my money out after a few days. If a big sale happened, I would take it out as soon as I know it's all like sorted by the buyer and everything and they're happy with the item. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that again with Vinted. I might just leave it monthly and have that as my monthly pay to pay my bills. And I'd make enough on Vinted to pay for all my bills. So that should be like my bill paying money, and then eBay will be stock and obviously spending money for myself. But yeah, it's been all right. I mean, I've sold some all right stuff. most of the stuff I've sold is clothing as well. Yeah, it's a bit strange, isn't it? But I suppose Vinted is known for clothing. But yeah, it's I don't know what to think of it yet. I still don't know what to think of it. Obviously, I haven't tried to take the money out, and I know that can be a problem. And also, I haven't put anything small on yet. Will it actually sell small stuff on? Like I said, I haven't. I have got a lot of stuff that is collectible, like the Salvanian family stuff, which I'm struggling to sell. I'm selling bits on eBay, but after fees and that, it seems to make me no money, even though it's all free to me now. It'd be nice to sell it on Vinted, so I might actually put some of that on this week and see how it goes. Because when you have stuff that's worth £15 or under on eBay, it's just really pointless unless you get it for free. Yeah, you're not going to make hardly no money. You're making a couple of quid, and it's not worth it, really. It's not worth your time. But on Vinted, obviously it is, because it's pure money, isn't it? You're going to get no fees. And yeah, it's one of them. I just have to wait for the money nowadays. But the thing is, now I just got to wait for the money. What I'm going to be doing over this week, though, is I'm going to be trying to clear this room off. I've only got the trainers. I've done half of them already. Just need to clean the other ones. That's why it's taking a bit longer than usual. But yeah, the trainers, there's a few things which I might just shove in the other room. That's because I want to really get this room for my son, because it needs doing, and there's a lot of work to be done. I've got my son here all week, so it might be a bit tricky to do it when he's here. I might just try and get a couple of videos scheduled for when I actually do it, so I don't have to worry about editing any films or any videos at all. Get everything scheduled, like for eBay and Vinted. So I've got a couple of days to literally take this room apart, take my son's room apart, and then get it all sorted out in one day. Because it probably will only take one day to do it, but if I'm doing videos around it, listing around it, it's going to take longer, because we all know how long it takes to list items. We all know, well, if you do YouTube or any sort of vlogging, it takes a while. So yeah, I'm probably going to do it. I don't know. I keep on saying to you, I keep on saying to my son, it'll be done this week. But I really need to get rid of these trainers. The trainers are the thing that's going to be taking a bit of time. And yeah, I'm just trying to get stuff on that's easy at the moment, just to get some stuff on eBay and Vinted, because with trainers, obviously, it's going to take probably a day to clean them all and then list them, and then that's the day done. So to do this room, I need to get rid of the stuff first. Like I said, all the stuff is there, as you can see. There isn't that many. There's only I would say there is a box. I mean, I could actually just clear it all. I'm in, like, when you're in two minds. I could do the room like this week and just get it done, and then I've got stuff to do after. When I've moved into the other room, I can take some shoes and that, clean them. I don't need to go out to buy stuff, but obviously when I do videos, that's the best bit. People like to watch me go to a charity shop. People like to see me go to Car Boots, and obviously I like going to them. But I've got to think about my stock, what I've got. What is the point of me going and get more stock if I've got stock here? I'd rather get rid of my stock first. At least get it on eBay and Vinted, so then it's there to be sold, and then I can buy some more stock. I am thinking about doing some bundles as well. That is one thing I am thinking about doing on Vinted. Some bundles of plushes. I have got lots of plushes, and just doing a bundle of plushes for like $19.99, and you get so many plushes. And I'm also thinking about doing trainers as well. So like a mystery box, £100 for a mystery box of trainers, on shoes, any, like footwear, and you're probably going to get around about £250 to £300 back in money if you sell them individually. I just can't be bothered like waiting around, selling trainers and all that lot. I've got a lot of trainers which I still need to clean, so it's one way of getting out of me cleaning them, even though they're not that bad. But if anybody is interested, let me know, and just DM me on Instagram or comment down here, and then we'll sort something out. Because you know what, as long as I make some money out of them, and you make some money out of them, that's it, innit? You don't have to go sourcing for any. You can just buy some off me, and then I can make a few quid off them. You can make a few quid off them, and then everybody's winning. So let me know. But yeah, that is really all the video is about today. Not much, because, like I said, I do daily videos, don't I? So not every video is going to be amazing. I'm not going to be picking up something every single day. Tomorrow's video might be a bit better, obviously, if I win some of the items, because one of the items I'm going for is a £200 camera. Yeah, if I can get that for under 50 quid, I'll be laughing, because there's actually other bits to go with it. But obviously you'll find out about that in tomorrow's video. So if you are still watching now, give me a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you tomorrow at the auction.